Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how I achieve this beautiful glitter smoky look. So I want you guys to just sit back and enjoy this video. So I like to moisturize my lip with this lip gloss. So when I'm done moisturizing my lip, I'll just go straight to lining my eyebrow. And to line my eyebrow, I like to use my brown pencil to line my brow because that is what works for me. So the rule about makeup is that you just use whatever thing that works for you, just use it. No rules to makeup that this is what you must use. No. So when I'm done with lining my eyebrow, I'll be going in with the LA Pro Concealer and the color Fawn. The color Fawn is lighter than my skin tone, so I like to use it for my lower brow. It is always advisable to use a lighter shade, lighter than your skin tone, to clean up your lower brow. But if you want to use your skin tone, it's okay, that's fine. So when I'm done with cleaning it, I'm gonna use my blending brush just to blend the concealer together, just blend everything together, because you don't want it to look harsh, or you don't want to see any harsh line, or you see patch all over. So when I'm done with that, I will use the Fawn. The Fawn is the color to my skin tone. I like to use the Fawn because by the time I apply my foundation, I want everything to blend in together. So that is why I love using the Fawn to clean up my up brow. So when I'm done with that, I'll be going in with my eyeshadow palette. For my eyeshadow, and as you can see, I'm using the color black, the black in the palette there for my base. That is what I want to use, because I don't really see any point using different colors and all that. So when I'm done with my base, I'll be going into a natural color there, just to blend out everything together. So when I'm done with blending in everything, and the natural color I'm using to blend everything together is from Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. So when I'm done blending everything, like blending it, because you don't want to see any harsh line, blending is always key in makeup. So I'll be going into this my little palette here. Guys, you can't believe this palette has been with me for more than 3 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So I will use the white color there to cut my crease. I like to use the very white color to cut my crease because I want the eyeshadow to pop. So I think when I'm done cutting my crease, I'll be going over to the same palette I took the black from. I'll be taking the green from the palette. Okay, sorry, rather I used the Juvia's Place palette. There is this green there, so that's the green I'm using to lay the base for my glitter. So I use that green there to lay a base for my glitter. So when I'm done with the base, it's always advisable to lay a base, for in anything you're doing. So when I'm done with that, I will be using my niece glitter primer to go over the eyeshadow. So when I'm done with the glitter primer, I will now apply my green glitter. So I think when that is done, I'll be going with my nails liner in the color black just to line my eye. When I'm done lining my eye, I will use my Mary Kay mascara, to comb my lashes. After combing my lashes, I will now use the hair glue. I like the hair glue because it's very easy, when you want to take off your lashes. I have, a very nice lashes, so I don't want to be dragging it and my natural lashes are just pulling off with the artificial. So that is why I like to use the hair glue, because it's very easy to take off. So I'll use the hair glue to pull my lashes. So I think when my lashes is done, it's not really easy. I'm still struggling to pull lashes, but I think that's fine. So I think when I'm done with my lashes, I will be using the same So after applying my lashes, I will now go over to my foundation, and the foundation I use is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. When I'm done with my foundation, I like to use the beauty blender. I also use brush, but I love the beauty blender because it's melt everything. Makes you blend your product very nicely into your skin. When I'm done with my foundation, I will also go with the LA Pro Concealer. I don't know why I'm always calling this LA Pro Concealer, to highlight my face. When I'm done highlighting, highlighting is bringing dimension, to your face. Because I discover that to highlight and contour is very, very important, in makeup. Because if you don't highlight, your face will be so flat. But if you highlight and contour, it will now, bring dimension to your face. So when I'm done highlighting, I will now use the banana bedding powder just to set the area I highlighted. Then for contour, I like to use powder contour. I don't like using the cream contour. I don't know why. I love using the powder contour. Maybe because that is what I find easy enough to use. So when I'm done, as you can see, I will just, define my contour, just to give my face that, definition, just to bring back the definition to my face. So when I'm done with that, I will now highlight my nose, you know, just to chisel that nose. You want your nose pointing, so if you have a flat nose, don't worry, contour and highlight will give you a pointed nose. I have this little palette I've been having for more than 3 years now. I will use the same palette for my all over face powder, the same palette I used to contour. I'll also use the same palette but another light, that is a color that is my skin tone, just to go over my face, like my all over face powder. Like guys, to be sincere with you guys, I don't have all over face powder. I don't have blush. I don't have highlight separate, like most people, you see them, they'll buy different highlight, different blush, all over face powder different. Do you know the contour palette I use to contour my face? The same palette I use, for my all over face. My eyeshadow palette is where I used my blush and my highlight from. So you don't really need too much product. So when I'm done with that, the same palette I use for my eyeshadow, I will also take my highlights from there, to highlight my face, blush, everything from there. You see? So I don't really think you need those, a lot of products. But if you have the money you want, you can purchase everything for makeup. It's okay, but for those that don't have money, to buy everything, or those that don't like too much, product, so your eyeshadow palette can do all the job that you want. So you see, so that is it. So from that, the same Juvia's Place palette, I'll be using the green one to do my lower eye, and I want to use the same green to do my lower eye. So I'm using my gloss because I want the attention to be on the eye. I don't want, my mouth to be, I don't want my lip to be so pronounced. I want all the attention to be on the eye. That is why I'm just doing gloss. I have to line it. I did my line. I just line my mouth, and that is it. So after that, I spray my face.